Guys, welcome back to Nick's 812 Fishing. Today I have 2 reels, 2 rods. We're going to go over those in today's episode. We're going to talk about the pros, cons, and just if you should get them or if not. I guess we'll get into the first reel because I have it up here. I've already filmed this video once, so we're going to go ahead and film it again because I messed it up the first time. Today, Mach 2, Lew's Mach 2. This reel, heavy hitter. $148. Great reel, big foam handles, do everything you need it to do. I got this reel. It has a 9-to-1 bearing, so 10 bearing system. It can hold 110 yards, a 12-pound mono. It has a 15-pound max drag, 30 inches per turn because I have a 7.5-to-1, and it weighs 7.2 ounces. Now, 7.2 ounces is it's like moderate. Everything's kind of like 7.2 ounces nowadays. You have 7 to 6 ounces is I feel like moderate. It's not a heavy reel at all. The reel, not a heavy reel at all. We'll talk about the rod I have on it here in a second because that's one of the rods we're going to talk about. Has a clicking drag tension knob and a clicking drag star. It does have the external braking system. I believe they're magnetic brakes. I have 15-pound fluorocarbon on here. Works great. Cast a mile. I swear this reel, great cast a mile. I have caught so many good fish on this reel. I have nothing bad to say about it. I have never had a fish just absolutely destroy the drag on it. Nothing. 15 pounds of drag, that's quite a bit, especially whenever you're fishing chatterbaits and stuff. No fish, now they might pull it out a little bit, but they're not going to just the whole drag. This reel retails for about $140, $150. I do highly recommend, if you're in that range, looking towards this reel. This reel is really great for that price point. It really does what you need it to do. It winches in them fish and it can cast a mile. Smooth reel, super smooth reel. Has those big handles. Some people don't like them. I personally am a big fan of these handles. These handles, I don't know, I feel like I used to not be a big fan of them, but now I am. They just give you so much more, you're just able to grab a lot more whenever you're trying to winch those fish out of grass or whatever you're trying to do. Now the rod I have on this reel, 7-foot Defender, medium heavy. All together, we'll wrap up the whole combo all together in a minute. 7-foot Defender, medium heavy, favorite rod. This is a fantastic rod for the money. $100. $100 you'll pick you up one of these bad boys, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. These rods right here, beautiful. The trigger on it, oh my gosh, it just fits directly into your hand whenever you're trying to cast and whenever you're trying to hold your reel. Fits directly into your hand. The handles, it's a white rod. The whole handle together, the whole backside of this rod, really nice looking. I really like the way that they did it with that. It starts up fat up here and gets skinnier and then goes into that split section. It says defend. I can't see this. Defend what's right down here, and then it says in God we trust. Defender series up here, and you have the American flag. This is 7-foot medium heavy fast action. This rod I've been throwing crankbaits on, as you can see right there, and it has absolutely killed them. I caught my biggest bass this winter on this rod, 5.9. That was a really good fish, and it was on this reel as well. Absolutely great combo. Handled that fish well. Stuck them just how we wanted them to, and sometimes hard to do that with a medium heavy rod with crankbaits, just because the way a medium heavy loads up. But this rod is going to get a lot of use this spring and summer, and I have a lot of big plans coming for this rod. We're going to have a lot of good content this year, and that's a promise. We are getting good content this year. I'm uploading more. We're going to start building this army, and we're going to get it going there. Altogether as a combo, amazing, absolutely flawless. I'd say the whole combo $250. $250. Now, whenever you're looking at that, if you're looking in the more cheaper range, maybe you're just looking to get the rod. Well, it's great by itself. Put you on your own reel, whatever you have. Amazing rod for $100. Reel, 150. A little bit higher up there. It's more of like the moderate if you're looking around that range. Really, really good. I highly suggest this rod and this reel. You don't necessarily have to put them together, but even if you were just to get these rods and reels, I highly suggest that because they are both amazing and they work in tandem amazingly. That's basically all I have to say about this rod, so we'll move on to the second one that we have, which is right here. And we'll actually go ahead and start off with the reel first. So this was a heavy hit for me. I don't buy expensive stuff too much. I try to stay away from really expensive stuff just because of finances and stuff. But this reel is beautiful. The Curado DC 150 HG. I've been looking at these reels for a while now, and I finally told myself, you know what, get you a DC reel. So that's what I did. I walked in Bass Pro, told them, hey, I need that DC reel right there, bought it right there. This reel, 741, so not the same speed as this Mach 2 I have. 741, 11 pounds of drag. That's 4 pounds less than that. And whenever you're looking at that, 4 pounds is a lot whenever you're looking in retrospect. 7.8 ounces total weight of this reel. 7.8 ounces. So that's a whole 0.6 ounces heavier than this, but you also have that DC chip in there, which is going to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit bulkier. 31 inches per turn, so about the same. I think this one gets 30 inches per turn. 6-to-1 gear, so 7 ball bearings. It says for the highest 10-pound mono, 120 yards, 12-pound mono, 110 yards, 14-pound mono, 90 yards. This reel, great. Honestly, just fantastic. I'll go ahead and grab it up here and I'll show you. And we'll talk about the rod and stuff I have it on too. Alright, there it is. Curado DC. You have those big paddle handles, which I do like. It does not have a clicking drag or clicking tension knob, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's whatever. Right here's your brakes. You turn that if you turn it all the way up, which I have it at 3 right now because it was super windy the other day. There's 4. You're not backlashing in 4, I'll promise you that much. Unless you just slam it into the water, that's not getting backlash. There's 3. That's like it's a little bit windy out. 2, that's moderate. 1, throw whatever you like, and then there's 0. Put it back on 3. I have 15 pounds fluorocarbon on this, just the same with that one. I do have a red brow trap on this, but that's what they've been hitting, just bouncing off the bottom. I have not caught a fish on this reel yet. I have hooked in some pigs, and they've all spit the hook. I don't know if it's just luck or what's going on. This reel, you have the DC in there. There will be a lot of videos with this year, more than the Mach 2 probably. Especially come around summer whenever I'm throwing chatterbaits, because this is going to be my main chatterbait rod. And literally all I basically throw during the summer is chatterbaits. So keep an eye out for that, chatterbait tips and everything else. But this reel, amazing. 11 pounds drag, I was not too heavy on that. I do like a little bit stiffer drag, a little bit more stout. It is the Rig Series rod, the other rod I have on here. I guess we're going to talk about that. I have a favorite Phantom rigged rod. You guys might know it from John B's rod. Beautiful rod. Now you got that velvet red. It says Rig Series right there on the back there. Yeah, you guys can see that. It's a Fish in the Midwest rigged fish. 7-foot medium heavy, fast action, same exact stuff as that Defender rod. I do believe this one's a little bit more stiff though. I don't know why that is, but I do feel as if it is a little bit more stiff. This This rod and reel is super smooth. I mean, you go out there all day with this rod and reel and just not get tired. You do have the Little Fish in the Midwest logo right there as well, the Little Fish. Just a slick looking rod with that red and those gold accents, and it's not even gold, it's more like a bronze / red, it's like a reddish bronze, but really great rod and reel. The reason why I'm kind of hurrying through this is because I want to talk to you guys while we still have time about what's coming up in the near future and what our plans are for 2021. But overall, about $500 setup. That's gonna be pretty steep if you're not looking into that. But if you have the money to spend, this is the way to go, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I promise you. Now, let's talk about what's coming up in 2021. 2021, collabs, as many videos as I can make while working. Editing, I'm going to try to work on my editing skills. New intro, that's going to be something that I put in work into as well. I have a chest mount coming for my phone. I did get a new phone, better camera. So I do have a chest mount coming for my phone, and that will be our main source of videos. But we are definitely going to get out there, and we are going to put in work this summer, this spring. We have collabs coming. I've fished with some great guys that have YouTube channels as well. I'm not going to name them off right now because I want it to be a surprise, because you guys might watch them, and I want you guys, whenever you guys see how good they are at fishing, you guys to make that decision for yourself on whether or not you want to subscribe to them. But I will tell you right now, you're going to want to. Big plans. Some I can't even tell you, but we're going to get it done this year. I promise you that right now, guys. We are going to put in the work. We are going to get this YouTube channel up and going. We are going to really try to bring you more review videos, a lot more fishing videos. Obviously, fishing is going to be the main priority. But as of right now, I won't be able to make a schedule because I don't know how work's going to lay out. It just kind of goes week to week on what work's doing. But after I get my schedule for the week, or if I can, it just might be random whenever I upload. But I'm going to at least try to get out 2 to 3 videos a week, trying to put out content, trying to work on my editing skills, and get it out there for you guys. Like I said, thank you for coming back to this YouTube channel. I have not posted in a while, and we're going to be working on that as a family, as an army, to get that done and get it better and up and going. As that goes, I hope that this review helped you on this rod and reel. I hope that you're now looking into these 2 reels. Like I said, they are amazing reels. One's 150, one's 250. Both amazing reels, both good and bad in their own respects, and maybe in a different video we'll talk about the bad things about those reels. But today, you guys have an amazing Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and just keep up the good work. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. Thank you for joining me today, and I'm